way to kick off the NFL Combine. The defensive linemen showed out yesterday in Indianapolis. You had guys like Braden Fisk running a 4.78 as a defensive lineman. Travandre Sweat at 6'4", 366 running a 5'2". And my God, Jared Verse running a 4'6", and Chop Robinson running a 4.49. For the love of God, where is these speeds coming from? The RAS scores have been off the charts to kick off the combine. And this might be overload for Ryan Poles because you know he loves finding his guys with a high RAS score. And today, Friday, March 1st, happy March, everybody, my birthday month. We got DBs and tight ends today in Indianapolis showing off what they can do. Another two areas of position that the Chicago Bears need to address. Safety needs to be addressed for a starter, and we need a TE2 to pair with Cole Kmet. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde. It's Friday. Combine's here. Off-season's kicking off. Throw a smile on your face. Throw a like on this video if you're excited for the Combine, because we are about to get a little crazy especially with potentially trading Justin Fields, the #1 pick, the number 9. It's going to get wild over the next couple of days. Today, I'm going to go through the tight end and defensive back targets for Ryan Poles and company to evaluate during today's skills test for the positions. Again, we can snag a safety in the 3rd round if we don't trade back, which I think we will at some point or acquire more picks. And I think we can get an awesome tight end too to pair with Cole Kmet in the 3rd or 4th round. Things are going to get awesome unless we obviously take tight end Brock Bowers at number 9. But who knows what's going to go on? Which, by the way, guys, no one knows what Ryan Poles is going to do. So everything's just in speculation, and we're all just having fun right now. And before I begin today's show, if you're excited for the freaking weekend, especially because of the Combine, let's spread some positive vibes across the entire world. Hit the like button on this video, throw a smile on your face, say something nice to somebody, and also put it in the comment section below who you're excited to see or just a bear down. And don't forget, I am giving away an autographed Brian Urlacher jersey to one lucky subscriber. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment who you want from the draft or bear down. Please help me get to 14,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is in a couple of weeks. It would mean the world to me. So today I'm going to do what I did yesterday with the defensive linemen and linebackers. I'm going to go over the top 3 players at each position according to scouts, and then my one sleeper. So let's start with the safety position. And the #1 guy in the draft right now is Tyler Nubin out of Minnesota, a projected mid-2nd round guy, is also a local Chicago kid from St. Charles. This dude would be a fantastic replacement for Eddie Jackson. Standing at 6'2", 210 pounds, gives him the ability to cover a lot of ground and also has a lot of speed. Before the Combine, he runs a 4.6 40 time with pads on. We'll see how fast that truly is at the Combine today. And last year with Minnesota, he had 66 total tackles, 5 interceptions, and 4 pass deflections, showing that he has ball hawk ability, is able to get after runners and be an active defender. He also played with Terrell Smith last year, so the two have a good relationship, and I think he'd be an instant starter for the Chicago Bears defense. A big safety to pair with Jaquan Brisker, who is also a beast. They'd be a lot of fun to watch for a long, long time. The second guy I'm going to talk about today is Kamren Kinchens from Miami, a projected late 2nd round safety, a true ball hawk this past year at Miami, who also played with Tyreek Stevenson last season and had great success. The Bears have a lot of connections with safeties right now, could be good instant plug and play positions, and absolutely with a guy who's 5'11", 205 pounds and runs a 4.5 40 time. He plays bigger than he is, but his size and speed are unmatched. Last year with Miami, he had 59 total tackles, 5 interceptions, and 5 pass deflections. I would like him not only for his skills, but his relationship with Tyreek Stevenson, who I think could be a great mentor to him and bring him up to speed. But I'm excited to see what he does at the Combine. And also, you already know that Poles is going to have his eye on him. A guy I haven't talked about at the safety position yet, but is going to be definitely on every team's radar if you need one, is Javon Bullard from Georgia, a projected late 2nd round pick, early 3rd, light on his feet, great vision and agility, and he covers a lot of ground. 5'11", 195 pounds, runs a 4.9 40 time. And last year with Georgia, he had 56 total tackles, 5 pass deflections, and 2 interceptions. He is very effective, great vision, doesn't have as many interceptions or pass deflections as the other guys, but he is very effective. When people are in his area, he's an instant tackler. He's great at wrapping up guys, and I'm excited to see what he does at the combine, especially from an agility standpoint. And my big sleeper, but I've talked about him before, is Jaden Hicks from Washington State, a projected 4th rounder at the moment, and this guy is a monster. Reminds me a lot of Mike Brown, but just add a couple of inches. 6'3", 212 pounds, and runs a 4.59 40 time. Speed, size, hard-hitting, vision, you name it, he's got it. It's everything you want in a safety, and I truly believe if he went to a bigger school, he'd have a higher pick. He is not only a sleeper, but a true possibility for the Chicago Bears if we were to take a safety in the 4th round. I think that he does represent a lot of Mike Brown's same playing style. Also, he isn't afraid of everybody, plays with a lot of swagger and confidence, and that's what the Chicago Bears defense already has, and they could always use more. Now, before we get into tight ends, which obviously is super exciting for the Chicago Bears to pair with Cole Kmet for the next couple of years, please make sure you get your ticket to our first ever Bears draft party hosted at Rizzo's Bar & Inn in Wrigleyville, and also sponsored by Freshie Organic Tequila Seltzer. Free Freshie while supplies last, bucket deals, food deals, and more. We'll have other Bears content creators there, former and current players, and more Bears fans than you guys have ever seen before. We are excited to have you guys there to be there for a historic night, as Chicago has at least 2 first-round picks at the moment. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you're doing a good cause. Every ticket price, you can do $1, you can do $500. It doesn't matter. Whatever you donate for your ticket goes to College Bound Opportunities, a nonprofit for first-generation college students. I was a part of College Bound Opportunities. They gave me everything in a bag of chips, some great connections, a great mentor, and great people overall. Wouldn't be where I am without them today, and I definitely want to get back to them, and you guys are helping out a great cause just coming to the party. Can't wait to see you there. Link in the description, and also a QR code is on our Instagram. So let's go into the tight end position, which I'm going to start with Brock Bowers from Georgia, obviously a projected top 10 pick. This guy could be the next big tight end in the NFL and would be an unstoppable duo of him and Cole Kmet. He can do it all, especially being 6'4", 230 pounds, a little on the lighter side for a tight end, but runs a 4.4 40 time. Is he a wide receiver or a tight end? Especially with his playing ability, fantastic route running and hands has led to great stats at Georgia with 56 receptions, 714 yards, a 12.8 yard per catch average, and 6 receiving touchdowns. I absolutely see the hype in this guy. This dude can run any route, catch anything, great footwork, and also he can block. Even though he's lighter, he definitely can hold his own. Someone I would love for the Chicago Bears to get at 9 if they're able to address other areas of need through free agency. A guy that has already interviewed with the Bears openly is Jatavian Sanders from Texas, a projected mid-second round pick, which we don't have at the moment, but that could indicate we could get one. This guy can flat out ball and is a great athlete, 6'4", 252 pounds. Everything is bigger in Texas, I guess, because last year for the Longhorns, he had 45 receptions, 682 yards, 15.2 yard per catch average, and 2 touchdowns. And you're probably going, Nick, 2 touchdowns, that's it. This guy's hands like glue, a first down machine, also can bulldoze over defenders, but on top of it, his blocking is what makes him so special. Arguably the best tight end blocker in the NCAA this past season. He can block anyone, would be huge on the offensive line, helping pick up special double teams and also moving the ball upfield. A guy I've talked about a lot of times and is starting to go up in draft stock is Cade Stover from Ohio State, now a projected 3rd rounder, was a 4th rounder last time I talked about him. This guy is still my favorite, putting it out there. He is just a tough dude that would bring high energy, defend your teammates, scary on the field, and fight for yards, would pump up the crowd every chance that he got. Big Jeremy Shockey vibes, if you guys remember him, especially for his toughness. 6'4", 251 pounds, and last year at Ohio State, 41 receptions for 576 receiving yards, a 14-yard per catch average with 5 touchdowns. He is a bull. He goes right at you and overpowers you. He extends. He makes plays happen. and his strength and ability is really something special. Also, his blocking is top notch, arguably right behind Saunders. He can land in the third and we can get him there, or maybe if we're lucky, he'll land in the fourth, but excited to see what he does. And then my sleeper, Theo Johnson of Penn State, definitely the biggest out of everybody, a projected 4th round pick. This guy would bring swagger and blocking that we need. 6'6", 257 pounds, a big frame for the red zone and overall for blocking. Last year with Penn State, 34 receptions for 341 yards, 10 yard per catch, and 7 touchdowns. Mainly used for his great blocking, but also for first downs, and is a huge red zone target where nearly all his touchdowns came from. A 2 tight end set of him and Kamren, both 6'6". Good luck to defenses. And there's a lot more guys I could have gone through, but I wanted to get on the top guys that you guys are going to be wanting to see. And there's sleepers in this, guys. So as time goes on, there will be more news and I'll break down more players. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you stay up to news on all Chicago Bears, especially here at Just Another Year Chicago. We're excited for the offseason. And again, can't thank you guys enough for always tuning in. I know there's a lot of content out there, and for you guys to choose me, it's always an honor. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rhodey, and as always, bear down, baby.